Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 3rd of July. The Prime Minister has given himself another report card and says the government has big things in the works. His last quarter action plan had 38 priorities, 36 completed. The third quarter plan has 28, including repealing the oil and gas ban, announcing plans to improve supermarket competition and a ban on prisoner voting. Chris Luxon says the public service and his ministers are focused on the task at hand.
That we can actually rebuild and grow the economy to lower the cost of living, make sure that we restore law and order and obviously deliver better public services, particularly in health and education.
Taranaki's bearing the brunt of severe weather moving over the North Island, with a severe storm warning still in place. Civil Defence says the area is experiencing a large amount of surface flooding. There's relief in Marlborough after less rain's fallen than forecast, although slips are causing issues. It is still in a state of emergency alongside Nelson and Tasman. Marlborough Mayor Nadine Taylor says a slip is closed North Bank Road, isolating residents.
There are 97 properties beyond that, around 250 people. So that's a significant slip.
The Justice Ministry's been told to more aggressively collect fines. The Coalition's announced another law and order policy, this time to modernise business trespass law. Proposals include doubling maximum fines, barring people from multiple sites, and lifting the maximum trespass to 3 years. Paul Goldsmith says they've budgeted to pull in a lot more money.
I think New Zealand has been too soft and too slack over the last few years in terms of collecting fines, and that whole attitude is changing.
Labor could lend its support to the Finance Minister's desire to have publicly funded costing of election policies. ACT New Zealand First rejected Nicola Willis's proposal for a unit to check out the financials of party claims and proposals up to 10 months pre-election. Labor's Barbara Edmonds has a members' bill for the same thing. Party Associate Finance spokesperson Deborah Russell says they'd be happy to back Willis.
So it just depends on whether or not she's got the courage to reach across the aisle and work with us to get it done.
A Queenstown landlord's been fined more than $100,000 for running an unlawful boarding house. The District Council warned James Truong in 2020 to stop the operation or apply for permission. Jacob Jones has more.
A complaint was laid in 2023 and MB found 22 people living in the 5-bedroom house, 2 converted garages and a shed. Tenancy breaches include healthy home standards, interference with tenant electricity, invalid rent increases and tenant harassment. Truong must also refund 40% of the rent paid, mostly from tenants on working holiday visas.
Woolworths has mistakenly promised $15 vouchers to 500,000 loyalty program members. Members get vouchers for every 2,000 points racked up, but Woolworths yesterday emailed the offer to non-qualifying users. It sent a follow-up email rescinding them and blamed it on human error. To sport, and All Blacks coach Scott Robertson is pleased with the balance his first test team of the year has struck between competing now and building for the future. British boxer Tyson Fury is being tipped to come out of retirement next year, with a Saudi Arabian power broker teeing up the Gypsy King for a third crack at unbeaten Alexander Usyk. Hayden Paddon's hopeful motorsports governing body will shortly change a rule preventing privateers from owning a World Rally Championship team so he can build and enter a car in global rally events. That is your latest news fix. There'll be another update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.